and friends from hearing the announcement of their loved one's name. Please do not enter the floor or block the aisles to take photographs or videos. In recognition of our degree candidates, we invite you to stand when the processional begins after this video. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
Lamar University's story began nearly a century ago. From the beginning, LU was destined for greatness. In 1923, South Park Junior College was established in Beaumont, Texas. As decades passed, South Park Junior College transformed from Lamar College to Lamar State College of Technology, focusing on engineering and science. This created the foundation for a future that would truly change the world. In 1971, Lamar State College earned its official university status. LU quickly grew with more educational facilities, degree offerings, and student population. With enrollment in the 1970s approaching 11,000 students, LU was becoming a bustling community. In 1973, the iconic Mary and John Gray Library rose 8 stories above campus, housing one of the largest collections of learning materials in the state. Attention was then turned to the growing athletics program. Construction of the Montaigne Center, the arena we sit in today, was completed in 1984, and to this day remains one of the largest indoor arenas in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. Growth and reputation continued hand in hand throughout the 80s and 90s, with numerous campus expansions and a growing, pride-filled alumni base. In the early 2000s, Lamar University set its sights on reshaping education with technological advances that brought the classroom outside its traditional 4 walls. Distance learning and online education became a strong option for thousands of students. Today, nearly 6,000 students enroll in courses online with the same highly qualified instructors. Now home to more than 15,000 students, Lamar University continues to reach new heights and expand more boundaries while educating and graduating highly trained, motivated individuals.
There were years after I left that other professors know me and know me by name, so there was that camaraderie. And I think these professors generally more focused on the development of the student and getting us ready to go into a workforce.
One of the unexpected perks of being a Lamar graduate was the huge network of colleagues that I continue to be in touch with all these years later, not only in the local area, but also across the United States as well as internationally.
Aside from the academics being top-notch, the sense of community on this campus is worthwhile.
We know what Lamar graduates, when they show up looking for work here, that they're going to be ready to make an impact in a short amount of time.
We look at people, we want to see work experience, we want to see extracurricular activities, and we get that from the people that we see at Lamar.
This is an exciting time of the year. We appreciate your support of these graduates, and we appreciate you being here to cheer them on to this marvelous ceremony. This is one of the most enjoyable parts of my job, is shaking the hands of every one of these students that cross the stage.
So I invite you to stand with me and welcome the next chapter of Lamar University's story as they enter the arena floor.
Please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the May 2018 commencement for the College of Education and Human Development at Lamar University. My name is Bob Spina, and I serve as Dean of the College. Before we begin tonight's ceremony, on behalf of all of us here at Lamar University, we would like to be the first to take this opportunity to wish a happy Mother's Day to all the moms who are with us this evening. We gather tonight to recognize and honor our graduates for their tireless efforts, focused dedication, and deserved achievements in the demanding and competitive arena of higher education. For years, our graduates have been striving to reach their educational milestones we celebrate this evening. In addition, you are one of the first classes to overcome the unprecedented impact of Harvey. Graduates, you have made it. Congratulations to each of you for achieving your goal. Now it is time to set new goals. We challenge you to continue to learn, to use your knowledge wisely, and to excel throughout the rest of your life. Please turn your attention to the video screens and hear from some alumni entrepreneurs about their time here at Lamar University.
My favorite thing about Lamar was meeting my wife and getting a solid education and falling in love with this area.
If I would have been asked while I was on campus what my favorite thing, smell of turkey legs on game day. Nowadays, I probably have to say the faculty and staff. But they've been here to support me while I was in school. Now they're supporting me post-graduation.
My favorite thing about Lamar was having access to the professors and local business leaders that truly have a vested interest in your success.
My favorite thing about Lamar were the bonds that I made while I went there. I'm able to maintain a consistent focus for my company and a direction of where we're heading because I learned these skills while being involved in several organizations while getting my degree at Lamar University.
Having the best professors, that led me to be successful in all of my endeavors, and I've always had the opportunity to contact them after I left Lamar. That open door policy works even after you're gone.
My favorite thing about Lamar University, hands down, was the people. I made friendships and relationships there that I still have today. People that I work with constantly, people who are very close to me.
My advice for all the graduates out there, very simply, seize the day, make a difference, be a contributor, and compete at the highest level.
Your degree is going to get you an interview. Your connections and bonds that you made while attending Lamar might even get the door open for you and get you a job offer. But once you get that job, it's going to be up to you to excel. Grit and determination mean a whole lot now.
My advice for the graduates sitting in the room today is try to find that one thing that you're really good at and that you love. And understand that those two things may not happen at the same time. You may find something that you love but you're not good at yet, or you may find something that you're really good at that it takes a while to develop a passion for. And if you can find that rare third thing, someone to pay you to do that thing that you're really good at and that you're passionate about, you got it made.
You're walking into the office building and you're meeting people, but you're saying, okay, this is what I won't do, or I'm only willing to do this, or I want to stay in this city because, you know, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Upon graduation, don't put those self-blinders on yourself. Do yourself a favor. Be open to everything. Be open to promotions. Be open to transfer.
If you're still playing Pokemon Go, now's the time to stop.
The more effort you put in, the more valuable it is. It's not just about grades. It's about relationships and taking away a concept or a theory that you can then apply to whatever area of life that you're in.
Being able to excel because you outthink, outwork, and outplan everybody else is going to allow you to climb that corporate ladder in whatever career path that you decide.
To be an entrepreneur, you must have the ability to relight your fire every day. You have to be completely open for the river changing wherever it wants to go and hopping on that boat and riding it.
Lamar University prepared me for what I'm doing today by giving me the knowledge and also the hands-on experience that I needed to go out into the world and build my resume, build my career up, and ultimately get to the place where I'm running my own company now.
Be persistent. And I think that persistence, the principle, the lesson of persistence, is something that can only be taught by encountering a struggle or a difficulty.
And also, take a lot of pictures in life because you're only going to get uglier from here.
I'm Scott Fisher.
And I'm Kayla Fisher.
My name is Fred Vernon.
I'm Georgine Guillory.
And I'm just one of Lamar's many stories.
And I'm just one of Lamar University's
many stories.
We are entrepreneurs.
We are
LU.
Our graduates today will receive 750 degrees. They are from 232 different cities in Texas, 28 states, and 3 nations. We would also like for you to know that the College of Education and Human Development is rapidly expanding its international footprint. Your memory will forever appreciate this occasion, and this is a day in your life that you will be surrounded many who care a great deal about you. On this day, you have many different emotions, one of them being gratitude. I would like for you to join me as we express our appreciation to them. Would the parents of our graduates please stand and be recognized? Would the grandparents of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Would the spouses, children, and grandchildren of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Would the friends and other relatives of our candidates please stand and be recognized? This evening, we share the joy and excitement of commencement with all of you. Thank you for joining us. At the heart of the college is a supportive and nationally acclaimed faculty. They have provided our students with a contemporary and valuable higher education that is second to none. Due to their diligence and efforts, our graduates are knowledgeable, highly skilled, worldly, and properly prepared for life and careers. Would our faculty please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce The platform participants, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. David Short, University Registrar. Dr. Jamika Mott, Instructor of Voice, Music Department. Jasmine Figueroa, Secretary, Dean Student Advisory Council. Dr. Teresa Simpson, Special Assistant to the Dean. Dr. Talissa Tidibo, Educational Leadership. Dr. Lisa Wines, Counseling and Special Populations. Dr. William Harn, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Kevin Dotson, Dean of the Honors College. Dr. Rebecca Weinbaum, Chair of Counseling and Special Populations. Dr. Tammy Henderson, Chair of Family and Consumer Sciences. Dr. Dan Chillick, Interim Chair of Health and Kinesiology. Dr. Lula Henry, Interim Chair of Teacher Education and our Mace Bearer for tonight's ceremony. Dr. Diane Mason, Acting Chair of Ed Leadership and Director of Grad Studies and Research. Dr. Cynthia Cummings, Director of Online Operations for the college. Dr. John Hayek, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs of the Texas State University System and this evening's speaker. Dr. Brendan Nichols, Vice Provost for Digital Learning. Mr. Craig Ness, Vice President for Finance and Operations. Dr. Joseph Nordgren, Acting Associate Provost. Dr. James Marquardt, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. And Dr. Kenneth Evans, the President of Lamar University. It is also my pleasure to introduce conductor Dr. Andrew McMahon and members of the Lamar University Commencement Brass Ensemble. Their music adds so much to this special occasion, and we thank you for being with us. To the graduates of the class of 2018, this moment allows me the special opportunity to extend my sincere and enthusiastic congratulations to you. Graduates, commencement is the beginning, and accordingly, another typical emotion on graduation day is the anxiety of, am I ready and what next? If you think this moment has come too soon, I urge you not to worry. You have all completed a program of studies which has taught you to think critically, to express opinions in a civilized manner, to evaluate options, to make informed decisions, and to move forward in life. It helps you develop confidence in yourself and what you believe. This ceremony tonight attests that you are indeed ready. The university degree you are about to receive remains relatively uncommon in our nation and is truly rare throughout the world. Only 3 of 10 American adults hold a baccalaureate degree. The percentage is smaller among Texans and smaller still among Southeast Texans. By any standard or measure, you are positioned to join the educational elite in our society. You have completed a difficult, taxing, and costly journey from where you started years ago. Please know, Lamar University is proud of you. The College of Education and Human Development is proud of you. Your community, state, and nation are proud of you. Your family and friends are proud of you. And most importantly, you should be proud of yourself. Your university education has equipped you to receive and enjoy the riches of the world and has prepared you to continue to learn as you move forward into a new life. Enjoy and use your education to its fullest, and you and everyone you touch will be more prosperous for it. And now it is my pleasure and honor to introduce our commencement speaker. As the Texas State University System's Chief Academic Affairs Officer, Dr. John Hayek oversees academic program planning and review, curriculum development, and academic standards and policies for the system and its 8 component institutions. Dr. Hayek has higher education leadership experience at the university, system, and state level. Prior to joining the Texas State University system, he served as the Associate Vice Chancellor and Chief of Staff for Academic Affairs at the University of Texas system, managing initiatives related to academic and strategic planning, policy development, student success, information technology, and data analytics. A social scientist by training, Dr. Hayek previously held leadership positions with the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education and the Indiana University Center for Post-Secondary Research, where he conducted research on student success and helped launch the National Survey of Student Engagement. Early in his career, Dr. Hayek also worked outside of academia for IBM and the Northern Trust Company, as well as with several public-private partnerships that organized the Super Bowl and an Olympic soccer competition in South Florida. Dr. Hayek holds a doctoral degree in higher education from Indiana University, as well as a master's degree in sports administration from St. Thomas University, and a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of Chicago. At the University of Chicago, Dr. Hayek lettered in varsity baseball and varsity football and was a member of the Phi Gamma Delta fraternity. Dr. Hayek and his wife Laura, who is a registered nurse, live in Austin with their 4 children. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Hayek.
Good evening. Wow, what an amazing audience. And I have to tell you that this is most likely the best looking set of graduates I have ever seen. I'm not joking. A round of applause. As Dr. Spina mentioned, I'm a social scientist by training, so just really quickly, I am kind of curious today, if you are a first generation college graduate or the first person in your family to get a master's degree or doctoral degree, could you please stand up? Audience included. It's amazing, really amazing. You are changing not only your future, but the future of your family, the future of your community, and the future of our nation. Congratulations. And I don't know by chance if anyone has been in the new student center on campus. Anybody been in there? The facility is amazing. It's amazing. And I also noticed that there's some new construction going on, a new science and technology building on campus. I guess in case you haven't noticed, Lamar University is on the move. Thank you, President Evans, faculty, staff, students. So to begin, President Evans, Provost Marcourt, Dean Spina, members of the faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, to the class of 2018, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment again. And thank you for allowing me to participate in your celebration tonight. Our board, our chancellor, all of us at the system office, and many others across the state and nation are truly humbled by your amazing strength, by your perseverance, and by your spirit of community in the face of tremendous adversity and hardships this past year. I'm truly honored to be in your presence today. Thank you. After Dean Spina's, I thought, brief introduction, but that was a really long introduction, sorry about that. I'm sure a number of you are still wondering, who is this guy and why is he speaking at our graduation tonight? He's not a well-known celebrity, he's not a famous athlete or a politician, and he's certainly not a professional entertainer. Well, that is true, but I'm very proud to stand here today as a fellow educator. That's who I am, and you know what? That's who you are. As educators, I don't think any of us started thinking out that we would become a celebrity or become rich or famous. We did it because we are passionate about education and its ability to improve lives, period. Now, I struggled a lot with what type of message I wanted to share with you tonight. I kept on asking myself, was there one golden nugget from my life as an educator that would be worth sharing or worth remembering when you leave? And my thoughts kept focusing on one simple premise. It was the importance of trigger events in defining the direction of my life. So what are trigger events? These are those tangible or intangible occurrences in your life that help cause other events or actions to happen. Behavior psychologists or economists refer to a similar theory called nudges. In fact, a couple years ago, a well-known economist won a Nobel Prize for this very idea. But in the simplest form, these trigger events, which can be big or small, tend to push or lead people in a new direction. So tonight, my simple advice to you is to keep your eyes, your ears, your mind, and probably the most important, your heart, open to these events in your life. Because you just never know when or how they'll show up and to what extent they will impact your life's journey. I thought I would quickly share just a couple such events from my own life to reinforce this point. And they will be quick, I promise. When I was a toddler growing up in Chicago, I had horrible asthma and allergies. At one point, my asthma got so bad that the doctors told my parents that if we did not move, that I may not make it. Talk about a wake-up call. Well, that's all my parents needed to hear. They immediately packed up our belongings, sold our house, and moved our entire family in a white, wood-paneled station wagon in U-Haul to Arizona. Clearly a trigger event in my life. I guess during this period of time, research suggested that kids with bad asthma could benefit from moving to a dry climate. My parents had no job, no house, and no plan. But my dad, a first-generation college student himself, did have an accounting degree in hand and quickly found work, and several years later, I grew stronger and my asthma improved dramatically. Fortunately for me, a very happy ending to a pretty traumatic beginning. In looking back at this event as an adult, it makes me really appreciate the love of my parents, number one, but also the value of research and education that prompted my parents to make this important and life-altering decision. Let me be 100% crystal clear on this point. I truly believe, and research supports this, that education at all levels is the single most powerful tool that we have at our disposal to help improve the quality of life and standard of living for ourselves, for our families, and for our communities. No exceptions. This is a pretty powerful tool to wield as an educator, and you have that power now. Now, during my mid-20s, I was living in South Florida, getting my master's degree, but at the time, I was also struggling on what direction to take my life. Even though I was young, I had already tried 3 different career paths with minimal success. Then one day out of the blue, I'm leaving class, a faculty member pulled me aside and said very simply, "John, I've noticed that you're pretty good at this school stuff. Have you ever thought about getting a PhD?" Clearly, another trigger event in my life. I can honestly say up to that point, the thought of getting a PhD had never, ever crossed my mind. Nobody in my family had ever received a doctoral degree before. Well, one simple question from one thoughtful faculty member changed the entire trajectory of my life. I persisted and ultimately earned my degree, like you, from a college of education. So as teachers, administrators, or researchers, many of you will have thousands of opportunities to plant similar seeds of ambition, hopes, and dreams over the span of your careers. My challenge to you is to take full advantage of each and every one of them. You just never know how one word or question will impact or trigger the trajectory of someone's life. Now, if I do have one small, and I will admit, somewhat nerdy claim to fame, it is from my involvement in helping launch a survey of college students called the National Survey of Student Engagement about 20 years ago. It's quite possible that some of you in the audience tonight may have actually completed this survey at some point in your career. So by chance, toward the end of my doctoral program, a faculty member in our department was looking for a project manager for a small grant-funded research project, another trigger event in my life. At the time, my wife and I were expecting our first child, and I jumped at the chance to actually start making a little money while I was finishing up my degree. I think my starting salary was around $25,000 that year. During the first pilot of the survey, we collected data from a couple thousand students at 12 colleges around the country. However, by the time I stopped working on that research project 8 years later, we were surveying hundreds of thousands of students at over 500 colleges and universities across the country. Our staff had grown from 2 people to over about 40, and we had about 15 of which were doctoral students that were fully financed by the project. Fast forward another 10 years, that same survey has now evolved into the gold standard for assessing the quality of the college experience and helping increase student success around the country. In fact, since 2000, over 6 million college graduates, 6 million, have completed the survey at 1,600 institutions. This project is truly the little acorn that grew into the mighty oak. Talk about a trigger event. This golden opportunity to help launch a small, unknown research project literally helped define and direct every single position I've held in higher education over the past 2 decades. And my final story. So about 10 years ago, I experienced yet another event that I'll never forget. I was driving my wife and 4 kids back home from a visit with relatives. We were in a minivan about 10 p.m. at night. It was pitch black, and we were going about 70 miles per hour on the interstate trying to get home at a reasonable hour. About 50 miles from home, I'm driving along, and I see what looks like an abandoned car alongside of the road. Seems like it's no big deal, very common. However, as I get closer, I see that a deer is actually hiding behind the car. As I passed, of course, the deer jumps right out into the road. Now, I swerve to avoid the deer, but end up hitting it very hard on the driver's side. Luckily, I stayed in control of the car and was able to pull over to the side of the road to inspect the damage, which was pretty bad. As I was surveying the damage, I see a car pull up in front of me about 50 yards or so, and a woman gets out. She walks forward a little bit, but is still pretty far away, and so I can't really make out her face. She asked me if I'm okay, and I say yes, my family and I are fine. She asked me if I saw that deer. I said yes, actually I hit it, but wasn't quite sure where it went. She goes on to say that she had seen the deer on the side of the road and had pulled over to try to prevent it from actually going onto the road. So then it dawns on me that this woman is probably the same person whose abandoned car I had originally seen when I was driving by. In fact, she might have even scared the deer into my car. Now, this interstate was fairly busy for late at night, and I turned for a second to look at the damaged car and at traffic. And I was also wondering to myself and thinking, what kind of person in their right mind would actually stop on a busy interstate in the middle of nowhere so late at night to do such a thing? It didn't make any sense to me. So when I turned back again to see if the woman was still there, she and her car had just disappeared. Nowhere to be seen. She was gone. Now, I am a social scientist by training, but I'm also a religious person. So to this day, in my mind, I truly believe this woman was a guardian angel watching over me and my family. I can't really explain it any other way. If she wasn't there that night, I'm not sure we'd have had a happy ending to the story. Who knows what could have happened? Maybe we hit the deer head on versus from the side. Maybe I lose control of the vehicle. Who knows? But it could have been very, very bad. So looking back, maybe this was a God thing. Maybe it was just luck or fate or something else, depending upon what you believe. However, for me, it was another trigger event in my life that really helped to re-energize me at a time that I needed a little boost. The event reinforced to me that every day is special, that we should love our family and friends dearly, and to live life to its fullest. Ultimately, this event also provided the spark I needed professionally to become interested in a job that eventually brought me to Texas, which led me to be here with you tonight. It's just fascinating to me to reflect on these various trigger events over 50 plus years. To think when combined, they provided such strong direction and guidance for my education, for my work, and for my life. So again, in closing, my challenge to each and every one of you, with degree in hand, as smart, ambitious, and well-educated Lamar University graduates, is to keep your eyes, your ears, your mind, and your hearts open to these types of events as you move forward, because you'll be amazed at the power they may have in directing your life's journey. Good luck and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hayek, for your encouraging remarks and for your support of Lamar University. We greatly appreciate it. We will now have the certification of graduates. President Evans, please join me. Will the candidates for the master's, baccalaureate, and doctoral degrees please stand and remain standing? President Evans, on behalf of the faculty of the various departments, I am pleased to present the candidates who have met all the requirements for the listed degrees.
Thank you, Dean Spina. I've got the best job in the house right now. This is so cool. Got all these happy students, well, soon to be ex-students, a lot of happy people in the stands. This is, I don't get this happening too frequently in my life. I got to tell you that, but it's a lot of fun. I got to tell you, one of the things I was reflecting on when I was listening to Dr. Hayek is that the trigger events in my life came from you, came from teachers who told me things that changed my life. So not only be receptive to the trigger events that are going to happen to you, but recognize that you are the trigger events and cherish that. You're a valuable part of the future student lives that you touch. So now, more formally, by the authority vested in me and Lamar University by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University system, I confer upon you the degrees for which you've been certified, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the world pertain to those degrees. Now you have one last test. It's a tough one. So in keeping with university tradition, I'm going to ask you to take your tassel and move it from the front right to the left. Graduates, congratulations.
President Evans, before you go, this is a moment in a class that I would want to remember. So let's take a selfie with our graduating class. President Evans and guests, we will now have the presentation of the College of Education and Human Development's graduating class of May 2018, beginning with the doctoral and master's degree candidates, followed by baccalaureate candidates in the order published in the program. Dr. Marquardt, please come forward and present our doctoral candidates.
Thank you, Dean Spina, and I assure you there will be no selfies here. I'm pleased to present the name of Salih Akak and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Clementine M. Sengi. Mr. Akak has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Akak. I'm pleased to present the name of Lazaro Barosa and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. Mr. Barosa has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor in Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Baroso. I'm pleased to present the name of Tyler Chaplin and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. Mr. Chaplin has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies for the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Congratulations, Dr. Chaplin. I'm pleased to present the name of Katie Donahue and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. Ms. Donahue has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Donahue. I'm pleased to present the name of Anita Frank and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. She has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Frank. I'm pleased to present the name of Danny Gentry and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. He has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Gentry. I'm pleased to present the name of Jamie Halliburton and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Crystal Hinterman. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Halliburton. I'm pleased to present the name of Ricky Harris and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Johnny O'Connor. He has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Harris. I'm pleased to present the name of Sherry Hawthorne and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Kay Shelton. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Hawthorne. I'm pleased to present the name of Nicole Kraft and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Kraft. I'm pleased to present the name of Christy Lewis and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Talisa Thibodeau. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Lewis. I'm pleased to present the name of Nathan Maxwell and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Clementine Msengi. He has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Maxwell. I'm pleased to present the name of Elizabeth Miller and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Johnny O'Connor. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Miller. I'm pleased to present the name of Nikki Mohan and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Mohan. I'm pleased to present the name of Bernard Mulvaney and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Kay Shelton. He has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Mulvaney. I'm pleased to present the name of Gregory Nelson, there we got him now, and his doctoral advisor, Drs. Brett Welch and Kay Shelton. He has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Nelson. I'm pleased to present the name of Federico Padavan and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Cindy Cummings. He has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Padavan. I'm pleased to present the name of Julene Reed and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Reed. I'm pleased to present the name of Erica Seastrunk and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Brett Welch. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Seastrunk. I'm pleased to present the name of Joshua Smith and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. He has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Smith. I'm pleased to present the name of Susan Smith and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Sandra Harris. She has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Smith. I'm pleased to present the name of Patrick Talbert and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Johnny O'Connor. He has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Talbert. I'm pleased to present the name of Durya Ukuz and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Kay Shelton. Ms. Ukuz has been recommended by the Dean of the Graduate Studies for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Ukuz. I'm pleased to present the name of Joseph Waldron and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Clementine Msengi. He has been recommended for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Waldron. And we now proceed with the master's degree candidates and then the baccalaureate candidates.
For the Masters of Education in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Randolph Cyril Bermudez. Lindsay Nicole Bridges. Deborah Patricia Brigandi. Catherine Valencia Bruce. Savannah Lee Burke. Stephanie Denise Kano. Mallory Carlson. Jenna Caitlin Cook. Ada Jones Kuthin. Kimberly Pace Cragen. Pamela Dowell. Jeremy Douglas Irwin. Cassandra Francisca Flores. Lakeisha Bell Fox. Davina Lachey Freeney Amu. Lindsay Delane Harden. Amy Linsby Heidecker. Melba Thomas Hillard. Amelia Ann Laurent Julian. Brittany Shanice Lewis. Kimberly Ann Loftus. Mariah Jacani Naylor. Emmanuel Kang Gong. Shantaria E. Onaman. Christopher C. Ritter. Mariah Henderson Rossell. Brandy Danielle Russell. Veronica Morales Sanchez. Amber Nicole Skripsik. Deborah K. Webb. Danielle Nicole White. Janelle Yvette Williams. Rhonda Janae Williams. Lori Ann Yates. Teresa Rhodes Bagani. For the Masters of Education in School Counseling, Oscar Mauricio Amada. Maureen Marie Alanis. Sabrina Anderson. Leslie Karen Arave. Alethea Luna Arayo. Leah Farai Bailey. Jared Lima Berlanga. Ashley Danielle Barry Avery. LaTerrence Allen Blackman. Irene Imo Kano. Lori Ann Cantu. Ruby Jean Caranco. Erica Chavez Pena. Maria Antonia Clack. Sharika Shanta Collins. Sarah Beth Council. Lauren Christina Cummings. Perditra Linnell Cunningham. Angela Curtin. Natalie Lorraine Daves. Maria Razo de la Mora. Leticia Diaz Mendez. Brittany Lynn Dinsmore. Katie Joyce Doty. Brenda Pamela Duarte. Sultana Shahid Dusain. Joanna Fabiola Esquivel. Ellie Nicole Estrada. Brittany Doriel Ewing. Leslie Valadez Fernandez. Brooksy Lynn Fisher. Stephanie Gable. Heather Gallier. Linda Marie Garcia. Lanika Shamir Gardner. Tommy Jolene Garrison. Miriam Guadalupe Gerardo. Lisa Maria Gonzalez. Bethany Lynn Gossett. Kelly Ann Greenleaf. Rebecca Ann Griffith. Stephanie Grissett. Mary Elizabeth Hawkins. Casey Aber. Liliana Hernandez. Savannah Ray Hidalgo. Roxana Horak. Angela Jackson. Candace Beth Langdon Jackson. Kanisha Renee Jackson. Megan Renee Johnson. Erica Keese Jones. Hilda Martinez Juarez. Yolanda Lara Juarez. Cheryl Denise Cooper Kendall. Melissa Lewis. Leah Marie Lowry. Myra M. Lozano. Carrie Michelle Lupke. Amy Catherine Lutz. Chelsea Marie Lissy. Tiffany Ann McCabe. Haley Elizabeth McWilliams. Lauren Marie Meyer. Brittany K. McKaylin. Laura Michelle Molina. Deanna Lynette Malloy. Mary Isabel Marino. Angela Elaine Morgan. Sarah Dawn Mutzler. Bondi Lee Nall. Stephanie Leanne Nelson. Javonda R. Allen. Lauren Elizabeth Nettles. LaWanda Nottiston. Clifton Daniel O'Banion. Tara Odell, Melina Robledo Ontiveros, Xavier Lee Osborne, Claudia Yvette Padron, Jennifer Harris Pavlu, Bianca Mercedes Perez, Chelsea Skylar Pimentel, Wendy Michelle Pittman, Keela Nicole Prudhomme, Servando Quintanilla Alcala, Marisol Ramirez, Linda R. Ramos, Victoria Ramos, Michelle Lynn Ricketts, Elsa Riggenberg, Kelly Rogers, Anthony Maurice Warman Ruttenberg, Mania Rochelle Ruttenberg, Jessica Salinas, Josefa Jalamarillo Sanchez, Sharon L. Sanders, Jacqueline Sharangost, Carlos Juan Sepulveda Prosper, Stephanie Ann Shortridge, Ashley M. Sims, Amy Lee Sinclair, Jonna Lynn Smuckall, Andrea Smith, Lori Lee Smith, Rachel Elizabeth Smith, Sandra Patricia Soto, Ravon Lamont Spain, Amy Catherine Stack, Katie McWhorter Stazak, Claudia Briones Stitt, Emily Beach Straub, Judith Rangel Suptman, Nancy Jane Taylor, Anastasia Elizabeth Thomas, Champel R. Thomas, Crystal L. Tompkins, Jeanette Perez Tajarina, Kristen Marie Tillman, Jacqueline M. Tuchet, Crystal D. Traylor, Yamina Stewart Tucker, Serena Estella Vasquez, Viviana Perez Vinces, Stacy O, Yenny Elizabeth Wimpy, Ambathy M. West, Marquita Adernitra White, Iman Jediah Williams, Kelly Jean Wolfill, Marquita Paulina Young, Candace Letice Zachariah, for the Master of Education and Special Education, Courtney Clemens Arlen, Christine Lynn Bickers, Teresa Spence Brightbill, Beverly Denise DeLeon, Latasha Deshawn Dixon, Tara Ruth Fusslier, Samuel Gradnigo, Dornita Levette Hardman, Frances Caitlin Henderson, Ikira Tashana Jones, Krista Jean LaFleur, Victoria Laurel Langford, Marvin Lee Lofton II, Katie Lynn Mickna, Kelly Ryder Miller, Ada Shinieri Opara, Michelle Marie Parker, Akeisha Jamila Patrick, Jennifer L. Warren.
For the Master of Education and Educational Administration, Alicia Renee Adams, Rotavia Faye Armstrong, Latasha Annette Baker, Brent Wayne Barnes, Ricardo Bates, Taisha Victoria Beller, Clotilde Nadine Benitez, Bobby Gerald Betts, Stacy L. Blackshare, Miralda P. Cantu, Elizabeth Cardenas, Jorge Elias Castilleja, Leonard Matthew Castleberry, Michael Bruce Chambers, Jennifer Lori Christensen, Melinda K. Clark, Leah Marie Clary, Michael Blake Coleman, Kyle Duane Cottrell, Tiffany Angeline De La Rosa, Castelli De Leon, Cheryl Lynn Dennehy, Chantel Renee Dolson, Amanda Marie Driscoll, Lance Edward Elizondo, Tara Lerae Franco, Lauren Carol Garcia, Paula Catherine Garcia, Stacy Jean Garcia, Cindy Leilson Gibson, Ashley Gorey, Rosa Estela Guajardo, Jonathan Michael Harvell, Patricia Ann Hernandez, Victor Manuel Hernandez Jr., Andrea Hidalgo Valdivia, Danielle Denise Hightower, Ellen Setliff Hodge, Bria Laurel Huff, Dominic Rashad Ivory, Hydro Ruben Jaime, Christy Leanne James, Alicia A. Jenkins, Brandy Jane Johnson, Jennifer M. Jones, Sparkle Lynn Jones, Afia Katina Jordan, Shannon Orr Keller. Christina Diane Kennard. Chase A. Kruger. Christopher D. Cool. Rosalinda Lamas. Amanda K. Langley. Alicia Ann Lawrence. Brittany Renee Lindgren. Jessica Nicole Longoria. Celia Amanda Padrin Lopez. Roxana Barnes Lovett. Blair Kaufman Lumpkin. Lisa Denise Marburger. Kelly Rhodes Marshall. Brittany Lynn Martin. Adriana Escalante Martinez. Christine Slaughter Matula. Ashley Craig McCurdy. Kamisha Sherelle McNeil. Belen Mercado. Kevin Christopher Molander. Amanda Montemayor. William T. Moore. Natasha Shanta Kirkwood Moses. Candida Muro. Demetrius A. Muse. Lindsay Aaron Muse. Felicia W. Neville. Marty Manuel Newman. Kalia Denise Odom. Claudia Mireya Olivo. Myra Esela Padilla. Sarah Perriott. Brooke Leanne Paulson. Brenda K. Peak. Lucas Hank Pendley. Chiquita Ann Penny. Pamela K. Pluggins. Elise Marie Quisenberry. Christina Ann Radoyevich. Megan Marie Richard. Nilda D. Rios. Gabriela Garza Rodriguez. Maybelline Rodriguez. Veronica Valle Rodriguez. Grady Kyle Rushuk. Daniel Briandra Rusley. Holly Dawn Sailors. John David Salinas. Brittany Camille Sarter. Misty Catherine C. Christy Lynn Seidel. Dolores A. Serrano. Patricia K. Shoemaker. Jonathan Paul Seifert. Charlie Douglas Sizemore. Lisa Michelle Barfield Smith. Bryce Snyder. Sandop Snyder. Carly Danielle Sperry. Teresa Ryder Stanley. Angelica Villaseñor Thomas. Carrie Vera Tarver. Dina J. Terry. Taylor Renee Thibodeau. Megan Courtney Thomas. Michael Dwayne Thomas. Ranielle Lachelle Trent. Ashley Ann Valdez. Juliana Andrea Vargas. Raquel Villarreal. Laura Villarreal Frausto. Bianca Brian Vinson. Belinda F. Walker. Lindsay Marie Wallman. Leslie Ann Ward. Alexandria Dion Wilkerson. Brittany Nicole Williams. Lero Niatra Raquel Williams. Kendra Key Wolf. Amanda Gail Wright. Raquel Young. For the Master of Education in Digital Learning and Leading, Amy Lynn Atchison. Kelly Denise Bailey. Robert Dalen Bracken. Althea C. Green. Ernesto Herrera Franco. Malika Humphreys. Stephen P. Malik. Jordan Trevor Roberts. For the Master of Education in Educational Technology Leadership, Shelby Lauren Almeida. Michelle Altamirano. Sunsirey Arriaga. Nikenji Tiffany Barry Owens. Dion Lasha Bursey. Kristen Fuller Davis. Christina Elizabeth Landry. Michael Anthony Maldonado. Peter Michael Noonan. Benjamin Pesquera. David Bart Pickett. Jason Michael Rios. Derek Thomas Skloss. Misty April Spencer. Jonathan Thompson. Barbara Ann Tijerina. Vanessa Beatrice Vasquez. Josue Luis Vega. Deandra Wilnette Waters.
For the Masters of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences, Sarita Renee Jones. For the Masters of Public Health, Rashana Valerie Brown. Natalie Cardona Delgado. Chastity Janae Mayo. Igandu Kalechi Mercy Omarhara. Christina Dewana Simmons. For the Masters of Science in Kinesiology, Keith Fallon. Kelly Nicole George. Amy Elizabeth Ray. For the Masters of Education in Teacher Leadership, Emily Ann Augustine. Jessica Miller Day. Jessica Erin Bechet, Wendy Elizabeth Benefeld, Frances Loreska Bulgarian, Cameron Lenice Dotson, Catherine Cruz Gibson, Catherine Yolanda Gray, Patricia Ann Hernandez, Linda Ott Lang, Deborah Ray Mims, Oshechi Wuke, Ruth Ann Pruitt, Shafarian Roshamian, Alexis Joe Skolton, Megan Elizabeth Scaria, Rosemary Michelle Warren, Crystal Nicole Woods, Shayla E. Yarborough, Naragan Yashar,
For the Bachelor of Science in Family Studies, Mackenzie Ray Lejeune. For the Bachelor of Science in Fashion Retailing and Merchandising, graduating summa cum laude, Amani Zaid El Zarini. Amy Nicole Lefis. Richard Alexander Shannon. For the Bachelor of Science in Nutrition, Dietetics and Hospitality, Carrie Randall Banks. Elisa Ann Bradbury. Betty Deanne Cochran. Angelica Maria Figueroa. Whitney Tamaria Hayes. Sabrina Lynn Janice. Letitia Maneke Limbrick. Kiera Janaye Roy Gillum. Donna Lynn Turner. Graduating cum laude, Christina Teresa Villa. Bethany Jean Vicena. Danielle Marie Wiggins. For the Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science and Fitness Management, Nicole Ucheki Alozi. Graduating summa cum laude from the Riod Honors College graduate, Travis Drew Anderson. Jalen Bryce Bearfield. Courtney Angela Broussard. Graduating summa cum laude, Molly K. Crabtree. Graduating summa cum laude, Rio Honors College graduate, Molly Ann Jordan Eckert. John Wesley Gaines V. Chantel Danae Gay. Caleb O'Neill Hobbs. John Hiram Holloway. Tyler Ray Lejeune. Graduating summa cum laude, Kayla Renee Lozano. Sinclair Diore Malden. Amanda Beth Parsons. Olivia Maria Reyes. Taylor R. Reynolds. Brianna Charnay Richards. Zachary Taylor Roberts. Victoria Roca. Ashton Monique Thomas. Samantha Lee Townsend. Philip T. Wong. Graduating magna cum laude, J.C. Lynn Young. For the Bachelor of Science in Health, Christian Ravion Bob. Bria Gervette DeVault. Selemotu Mayowa Kukoyi. Camry Rochelle Martin. Graduating magna cum laude, Tony Kalechi Pascal. Brianna M. Robinson. For the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, graduating cum laude, Cameron Edison Coulter. Graduating cum laude, Stephanie Danielle Jones. Diana Michelle Strickland. For the Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies, graduating summa cum laude, Katie Lauren Bailey. Graduating magna cum laude, Carrie Allison Clay. Graduating cum laude, Susanna Flores. Carly Ray Fleury.
35 minutes is all we've been.
Olivia Grace Fowler. Shelby Taylor Garby. Autumn Emily Harris. Sade Jerice Henton. Graduating cum laude, Megan Michelle Lovell. Sierra Jade Luna. Callie Danielle Macon. Kami Brooke Noel. Alexandria Renee Phillips. Taylor Denise Pryor. Kaylin Bryce Pesca. Graduating magna cum laude, Shelby Nicole Smith. Graduating magna cum laude, Andrea Nicole Thompson. Graduating magna cum laude, Ariel K. Vickers. Graduating magna cum laude, Seth Allen Vianfano. Emily Margaret Young. And graduating summa cum laude, Gracia Mary Zepeda. This concludes the announcement of the graduates.
You can go back up, right? Huh? You can go back up now, right?
We're almost there, hold on. The Plummer Award honors the baccalaureate graduate with the highest grade point average in her or his graduating class. Would the following graduate please come forward and receive your certificate and check from President Evans? Molly Ann Jordan Eckert, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science and Fitness Management. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and privilege to present the class of 2018. Graduates, today you join more than 80,000 others throughout the world who are Lamar alumni. I would like to take this opportunity to extend to each of you an invitation to join Lamar's Alumni Association. Alumni membership provides continued involvement with the university and college by providing network and opportunities to help other students achieve what you have achieved. I encourage you to join this important arm of the university. The Alumni Association has friendly people waiting to greet you and will be in touch. Of course, you can always find them through Lamar's website. Please join. Following the recessional, we will host a reception upstairs on the concourse level. All graduates and guests are invited to mingle with our faculty, enjoy refreshments, and maybe even pose for a picture or two. I hope to see you there. And with that, that concludes our ceremony. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2018, and go Cardinals! Please stand. Please stand for Lamar's alma mater as Big Red and Lou are going to join us.